Yeah. Well, the clicker lets him know when he does a good job, okay? Well, the first thing that they learn at the very beginning is what the clicker means. It really means, here comes reinforcement. Maybe one of the first things that they learn for a very long time is click, food, where eventually they associate the two of those things together. That way, if he's doing something that takes movement, when I can't put food in his mouth, the second he's going the right speed, the right amount of rotations, this little click can let him know he did a good job, and it also lets him know when the food is coming his way. If you have a cat or dog and you ask them to sit, and they do that, you're like, good boy, and then you give them some rubs, that good boy acts exactly the same. It's letting them know they did a good job, and then the reinforcement afterwards is the food that would be coming their way, or the loving as well. Let's see if we can show a harder thing here to train. We've got a nice little tunnel here. And when we first start training this, it's this big scary object. So we want to make sure he's nice and calm around it. Might just sit just like this for several different sessions, and he's hanging out right here beside it. We're feeding him to make sure he's nice and calm. And eventually, we'll ask him to approximate himself through the tunnel. And then we click and we let him know he did a good job when he got through. Now, this actually takes a lot of trust. Since he's never met you guys before, as he's making his way through the tunnel, he needs to know I'm going to be out here and I'm going to be taking care of him. There you go, Mac. Another thing that takes some trust, we've been working together, Mac, for about 7 years now. And believe it or not, he will actually let me put my finger in his mouth and then pick him up and move him. And with that said, please don't put fingers in our birds' mouths. There's a very good chance it won't come back the same length it was when you put it in there. They can actually snap a broomstick in half with just one bite. Okay, Mr. Mac, you ready? Lift. Good job, very good.
Grown-ups, in between, churning babies.
And we have two older alligators. Their names are Cotton and Magnolia, and they are about 4.5, 5 years old. So they're about 4.5, 5 feet long. So very fun working with those guys. And so Hermione right here, you can see that she's not very long. She's only about 1.5 feet. And so the reason for that is alligators, when they're born, are about 6 inches long, and then they grow a foot every year for the first 5 to 6 years of their life until they reach maturity. So after that, they do slow down to a few inches per year, which is very lucky for us because these guys live 50 to 80 years. And no one wants a 50 to 80 foot alligator running around. So on average, these guys do get about 11 feet, but some of them can get up to 15 or 18 feet.
The Ocean Adventure Sea Lion Show. My name is Lacey, and I have the pleasure of being your host. Joining us on stage are the true stars of our show. We have our sea lion trainer, Jen, and she's brought with her good friend, Katie, the California sea lion.
She's
Jen,
waving.
what's going on up there? Well, it looks like Katie has something to say up there. So Jen, what's going on? I'm making a huge mistake. She's not a sea lion? Katie, this is our sea lion show. I guess I can see where Katie can be a little confused. You see, California sea lions are not native to Mississippi. They are most commonly found along the California coastline, ranging from as far north as British Columbia to as far south as the Baja Peninsula. Katie here came to us after rescue workers found her on a beach, where she stranded several times. Now, sea lions do strain for several reasons, including food shortages, separations from their mothers, and yes, Katie, even from injuries like her flippers as well. When possible, these sea lions are nursed back to health, and then released back out into the ocean. When they can't be released, like in Katie's case here, they are adopted out to facilities just like ours, so they can be educational ambassadors for their species. But back to the matter at hand, Katie, if you're so sure that you're not a California sea lion, why don't you show us what you think you really are?
Look, Ray.
All right, Katie. Well, from the way you were sneaking around on stage, you looked a lot like a seal. Katie, I hate to break this to you, but you are most definitely not a seal. And I'll prove it to you in the way you walk around on stage. You see, seals always move around on land like big fuzzy ferns. And that's because they lack what's called a rotating hip bone, meaning their rear flippers stick out from behind them all the time. But Katie, we can all see that you can tuck your rear flippers underneath you. And this allows you to walk on all 4 flippers. A lot like how a California sea lion would walk. So you're not a seal, but why don't you try it again? Take another guess.
Okay.
And show us what else you think you are.
Look, the shark.
Oh no, we all know that music, right? Now I think Katie is trying to convince us that she is a brown, fuzzy, very scary shark.
There they come. Kaylin, you gotta put your hand in the water and keep it in there.
Keep your hand in the water a little bit.
Look, CJ.
They lied.
Look. Aww. You gotta reach in there. Look.
I'm so close, man.
You reach over there. Look.
Oh, gee. The big eyes. They freaky.
I'm gonna touch one of them now.
It's a fish.
Because they don't bite.
They have fish in here. They have fish in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating it.
Ew. Look, Kaylin, look.
Me too. That's his eye.
That's it.
I touched one of these things before at the aquarium in New Orleans. I ain't touching it no more. That's when I was young. I ain't doing it anymore.
What it feel like? They swim too deep.
They'll be local when they come in. There you go, Kaylin. Look, come right here.
I didn't.
Did you touch it, Kaylin?
I touched 3. I touched your eyes so scary. I touched 4 of them.
Did LeGray touch one?
LeGrand don't have to get on his knees.
He on his knees now.
Mama, I touched 4. They too deep. And then it's getting my bracelets.
I got one of them there.
I
Just one?
touched 4.
Ow.
I touched 4. One coming. I'm a beast. One coming.
LeGray about to slap the mess out that thing.
I touched it.
Oh my goodness.
That's a shark.
Yep.
I have to pull your shirt so you won't fall.
I'm gonna touch a shark.
Crusher plates are multiple rows of flat plates that grind and crush up the food that they eat. Unlike us, the rays do not have skeletons made up of bone. So if you feel your nose or your ears, you can feel what your skeletons are actually made of. It's called
Get down.
You came closely.
our animal care division is a USDA top quality food. They get picture of fish, silver
Watch him.
as well as sometimes footage and shrimp, just like we eat.
On your knees. Get on your knees.
This diet ensures
Get on your knees.
the proper nutrients that they need, as well as replicate that they would typically eat in our adults. Cows raised
I didn't hear.
found in the Gulf of Mexico in bays, estuaries, river mouths, as well as the open ocean and parts of the Atlantic.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome out to our dolphin show here at Ocean Adventures. My name is Leo, and I have the pleasure of being your host this afternoon. Joining me on stage are trainers Megan, Jen, and Lacey, who will be interacting with our dolphins today. Before we get started, there's one thing I want everyone to know, is that if there's one sound our dolphin stars don't get tired of hearing, that's the sound of your applause. So if you see anything you like, be sure to put your hands together and let our stars know. Now it's time to meet each individual dolphin who will be with us today. Starting off with our largest dolphin. He weighs over 450 pounds and he takes on the role of the leader of the pack. This is Neo. Next up, we have Neo's best friend in the entire world. He's 19 years old, and some say he's the most handsome. Wave hello to Jag.
Oh.
Last but not least, we have a very special star. He's a hybrid between a common dolphin and a bottlenose dolphin. This is CJ.
CJ.
One of the most important parts of caring for these animals is making sure we provide them with enrichment. Enrichment is anything that enhances an animal's well-being as well as their environment. That could be anything from their favorite toys, treats such as ice cubes or jello, learning new behaviors, and even meeting new people. So to help us out with that today, we have a volunteer from the audience. Everybody wave hello to Alex. So Alex, all you have to do is stand next to me and put those hands out and get ready for your dolphin handshake. Looks like Jag's on his way, and as soon as he comes up, just hold on tight. Awesome job. Thanks for helping us out, Alex. Another great way to provide enrichment is by ensuring they have plenty of opportunities for physical activity. By asking for high energy behaviors such as spasms, we can make sure they're not only mentally but also physically stimulated. With that in mind, let's check out what our stars do to stay in shape. How about that dolphin workout? After all that fast swimming, we want to make sure they have an opportunity to cool down and just hang out with their trainers. Some people may not know this, but dolphins are actually not fish, but warm-blooded mammals. Some qualities that make them mammals are they breathe air through the blowhole that you see on the back of their heads. They give birth to live young, and they're even born with hair. Now, you won't be seeing any hair on these adult male dolphins today, but dolphins are born with a small set of whiskers along their rostrum or bottlenose area. These fall off shortly after birth, resulting in the hairless dolphins that you see today. Dolphins are also extremely powerful animals. They have huge sets of muscles that run from the base of their neck all the way down to their tail, making it possible for them to support 80% of their body weight just using those tails alone. Check it out.
Oh, he got up there.
Oh, it's going deep, deep, deep. You saw that? It's real deep. Oh, it's real deep. Mama. Real deep. That's right.
What?
You can drown me.
How about those tail offs? Our goal is always to rescue these animals, nurse them back to health, and whenever possible, release them back into their ocean environment. Now, if you ever do happen to come upon a stranded animal, the #1 rule is to make sure we're not pushing them back into the water. These animals often stranded for a reason, that they're often too sick, injured, or weak to continue swimming on their own. Instead, the best course of action is to keep our distance and call our stranding hotline at 1-888-SOS-DOLPHIN. Just by visiting us today, you're helping support these rescue and rehabilitation efforts and get a chance to see these animals up close and personal.
Oh, look.
Speaking of up close and personal, it looks like some of our dolphins have made our way to our side of the stadium. So that gives us a chance to get a good look at the adaptations that make them such great swimmers. The first thing you may have noticed is those pectoral flippers on either side of their body. These flippers are used for the lightning quick steering and stopping, which helps them catch their prey as well as elude predators. Another neat thing about these flippers is that if you were to x-ray them, you would see 5 bony digits very similar to that of a human hand. Next up is the dorsal fin that you see on their backs. The dorsal fin helps stabilize the dolphins and keep them upright as they swim through the water. The dorsal fin is also known as the dolphin fingerprint because no two dorsal fins are alike in size and shape. Our researchers are able to use this out in the field to help identify individual dolphins. And last but not least is going to be those tail flukes you see at the end of their bodies. These tail flukes are the powerhouse of the dolphin. This helps them swim at speeds of up to 20 to 25 miles an hour, as well as jump as high as 15 feet in the air. Let's have a round of applause for our dolphins. By now we all know that dolphins need a lot of exercise, but they also love to have fun. Both here at Ocean Adventures and out in the ocean, they'll often show this off by jumping high out of the water. So, one last time, let's see what CJ, Jack, and Leo can really do. That does bring us to the conclusion of our dolphin show this afternoon. On behalf of myself, our trainers, and CJ, Jack, and Leo, we hope you enjoyed the show and the rest of your day here at Ocean Adventures. Bye, everyone.
I need something to drink.
Mama, why did you say that? People can slide under this.
Put that back.
How you just put all of them?
We're on the train.
Slide off of here.
CJ, wait, can you just stop? You better not get up and run off the train.
I want to jump in there.
It feel good out here?
I want to go meet CJ. I want to go. After this, can we go to the bar?
No.
After this, we're going to see CJ.
After this, we're going home.
No. After this, I gotta go home.
Because I gotta go to work in the morning.
After this, Ray said he was gonna pay $300 for me and Kayla to go see the dolphins.
The dolphins gone. Bye bye.
I want to jump last activity.
This is the last activity.
No, the bird thing. We didn't go to the bird thing.
Oh, y'all just, ooh. You gonna get scared of them birds.
On the playground. No, stay on the playground.
That's what the birds at.
Look, Mama, sit
Sit down.
Can I vlog? Mama, can I vlog?
I'm vlogging.
I want to.
Nah, I'm scared you. I know it's mine. I'm scared you might drop my camera.
I'm not. I'm not clumsy. Like
Yeah.
you lost my phone by now.
I didn't lose your phone. And if I did, I paid for it.
Hey. Oh, it's like 2 cards.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh no, we're going over here. Sit down. Why you keep getting up?
It's 14 seats in total.
Mm.
7 here and 7 there. I'm not on day right.
Nah, sit down.
Why don't you your hands like? A seat.
No.
That's the cap. That's where you go eat. That's where you go eat. Alright. It's gotta be bumpy.
Mm.
It's bumpy. It's gonna be bumpy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's leave in this lot. Go fast. Look, nice step. That isn't mine. All of us can fit up here, so why don't we get up here?
Because we didn't want to.
No, we're all doing this like this. Look! Look! CJ was doing this thing with me always. He didn't slide off. Look, Mama!
CJ, stop.
Look at that. It's gone.
Oh,
Feel rubbery.
you touched it?
Mm-hmm. Is it real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh! It's not real. I thought it was plastic.
You wouldn't have to wash your hands if it was plastic.
I touched it.
She didn't know it was real. She touched it. You gotta touch the starfish? Did you wash your hands? Yeah, it's real.
Oh, there's a crab up in there.
Yeah, let's go see.
It's 2 of them in the corner. And clams.
You have to wash your hands before you touch
Wash
it.
your hands.
Oh, right there. Because it's a rule, okay?
Don't touch it.
Hey, go wash your hands.
Look at that.
And this one right there too.
You want to touch it, see? Yeah. Always look good. That's what snakes see.
He said, don't. Kaylin, it's in the tank.
You see it?
Where is that?
Right here.
That's a crab.
You wrong for doing me like that. Don't touch the crab.
You see it?
Yeah.
Look over there. You see that one over there?
Okay.
Kaylin,
There's a big snake.
where is it?
Where's the alligator?
Hmm?
There's an alligator.
Yeah, I know. How you think it eat? It said don't move stuff around, Kaylin, so don't pick it up.
Look.
Oh, the alligator. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, look, it's right there.
Don't touch
Oh,
it.
yeah.
CJ, you need your big head out the way.
There's more stingrays. More stingrays.
There's the snake.
It will kill you.
It's hiding from us.
It will kill you. The alligator can stick it right out.
Look at his eyes. CJ, stop being rude. Come see, look, CJ.
Okay. Okay, see.
I'm not doing it.
I want wrong. Why do they have doors at the bottom?
Way in the back. You can do it, babe. You can see up under this log.
Oh, I see the catfish.
Look,
Hmm?
the fish down.
Okay. You should have ate your food. What fish dying? This one? It might be asleep. It might be asleep.
That ain't snake.
Chloe!
Oh. Look right.
Push me out the way, that's what you did. What?
This one doing the same thing.
I'm just sitting there. I don't know.
They look like they did. I'm home. Look!
You just said that.
Look! Look!
It's pretty, huh?
What do they have to eat here? These are the crackers. What do they have?
Kaylin, come here.
What do they have to eat here? Hey, you can go to this area and that's just see what they have.
Come see.
It's sharks. These are sharks. Sharks. Look.
Look at these fish.
What them
They're
is?
like lizards or something. Or lizard fish.
Ew.
Look.
Some white albino something. Focus. Some white albino. There's another one right there. He don't want to put his hand in there.
Look.
White albino.
Whoa, look at that. That's nasty fish.
Yes, Kaylin.
They have baby stingrays. Whoa. What is that? What is that? What is that? Why?
He said why?
He dead? He dead? He dead? He opened his mouth? Look!
Common snapping turtle.
Oh, it's big.
It's a snapping turtle.
He like about to snap too. My battery about to die.
Let's go look at that. Let's go over there. Look at this.
Man, this battery about to die too.
I think it was maybe why can't they race
A lionfish. I found Dory. And Nemo. Is that Nemo?
Okay,
Look,
what
look.
am I do for duos? Mama, can I build stuff?
I told you, don't touch this.
What?
Hold on. But great, I'm gonna get your feet wet. You might get, I don't know.
Y'all, come on.
You think it's too wet? Yep.
Yay!
That ain't that cold.
Who is that?
Y'all get out the water. Get out the water.
That was fun. It got up right here, Mama. Look, now it looks like a shirt, not no dress.
You in the country.
Greg said 2 more hours, right? Yeah, he said 2 more hours. 2 hours? It has not been no 2 hours.
At least y'all get to sleep all day tomorrow. I'ma be up talking to people on the phone.
Look at that ship crew.
I've been said that. Y'all didn't even say
Whoa. Oh, there right there. CJ, stop.
Look, Greg, you better not. Like,
What he was
wash your
doing?
hands. You better not be no sand on them.
He do.
You got sand on them.
Yeah.
You got sand on your hands with dread.
Yeah, you do on your arms. Yeah.
Do this right here on your pants. Look at the sky. Back there.
Well, after I put water out, it's gonna be 2. I thought that was a shell. You can find shells in the water too, Mama.
I know.
That, you know that big shell I came home with?
Mm-hmm.
Dad found me that.
He did.
And swim. He said, why not busy swimming like this?
Stop kicking.
Mom, you want to see me run fast? Go!
Yo.
Really? So far.
Look, Greg, where you going? We leaving.
Bob, we're not leaving, Mama. My mama in the car. Yeah, she can record us in the car. Yeah, you missed out on all of this one, Mama. Greg could have drove out to his car. Mama could have drove out here with her car. And Greg could have kept his car. And Mama could have run with you. And we get to stay.
So, y'all stomp your feet.
We're not leaving. We can't catch me.
Who passed gas? Get off the sand.